Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we have some new patch notes with a new Lightbearer hero who we do have the images for. Honestly, looks kind of cool, but just gives me the vibes of a character that's not going to be strong. Based off absolutely nothing than the appearance of the character, but I do really like it nonetheless. So we'll have to wait and see. I just feel like Lightbearers are always like the normal people looking light bearers are always a letdown, but I don't know, maybe that's completely bad take, but it's just I get mid vibes in my head when I look at him, but I really do hope he's decent because I do like, I'm assuming this is going to be a dual character. So this is Raul. I'm assuming that's how we say it, R-A-O-U-L. I'm tipping that's Raul. The rogue detective. Now it looks like he's got a kid with him. And I'm hoping it's another dual person unit, kind of like Dancing Duo, Twins. I do like these dual units with two characters in them, so not too sure how this is going to work. But this is just something that I got sent by one of the mods, Limey. So, I mean, we'll wait and see. But I got nothing to go on. I'm assuming dual character, or do you think it's just going to be him on the field and then the kid comes in with the slingshot in between for attacks? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But that is what we've got. My anticipation is mid character, but I could definitely be wrong. It's literally just based on appearance, because I remember for ages, and you know, we've probably shifted since then. I mean, One Piece, yeah, but he had a monkey, so that's different. So I just feel like for ages it was like Lightbearers were just an absolute joke, and then all of a sudden they started getting into the Hypergene Lightbearers, where it was like we got Scarlet. I mean, Morrow wasn't actually that good either. He was decent at the time. Anyway, I'm going to shut up there. I'm just getting on a ramble. Anyway, let's get into the patch notes. So we're getting Raul, the rogue detective. We're getting the test play, and we're getting the bountiful trials, all the standard stuff. Added Matria's thing. So this is that thing in the Voyage of Wonders. If you have Matria, but you missed her Voyage of Wonders, you get to replay it. Cool beans. The Lost Spire event will be available from local time, yada, yada, yada. You can enter and explore. Can we enter and explore? I've lost where I was at. My internet just disconnected, so we're kind of just recording, and hopefully this doesn't go. I've got AFK Journey in the background. I'm like, what's that screen? And my internet's been disconnecting all day. It's been out for half the day. Anyway, Lost Spire event will be available from local time. You can enter and explore the underground spire. Okay, yep, fair enough. All the way to the final. Most powerful boss to win rewards. Battlefield effect updates. What do we got that's new? Added new effects such as corrosive. Okay, we'll just wait and see when it drops in. Updated the boss formations for Nightmare Corridor. Cool stuff. Added the bag collections expansion feature. Adventurers can now use diamonds to expand their collections capped at 400 slots. If you guys have watched me for any period of time, well, it'd have to be a long period of time. I don't think I've mentioned this complete in a long time, but you know what I'm going to say. If you're pretty OG, dude, I bloody hate bag space. Why does bag space and hero space exist in games? It is so frustrating. The fact that we have to spend diamonds to increase our hero space because we've got this ridiculous duping system where you need so many characters, and then you're going to charge me diamonds to expand it. Oh, dude, it's like one of my biggest pet peeves in games is bag space and hero space, and then them trying to sell you that space. It's like, dude, you know it's an issue. Just remove the issue altogether. I don't know. It's just it's always been one of my pet peeves in these games. When you got bag space issues or hero space issues, it kills me. It kills me, guys. It really does. Anyway, let's move on. King's Tower update. Reduce the difficulty of certain floors between 250. Okay, whatever. Yada, yada, yada. Players can now climb. Yada, yada, yada. Reduce the difficulties. Cool beans. Game adjustments and optimizations. Fixed an issue from version 1.45 where the ability skill +1 sometimes displayed as Mythic Plus. Okay. Got no idea what that's saying. Anyway. Million fixed an issue where in extreme cases, one effect of the restraining skill. Okay, extreme cases. So we're not, dude, that's it. that is it for the patch notes. So very, very, very small patch notes. We got a new character. We've got the Matri thing. We got the Lost Spire, and that's pretty. We've got collection space. Now, I want to give you guys a quick update because it's been probably a weekish since I've done an update on my account, on my new account, and I have still been doing my dailies. Ooh, we got some more stuff in the mail here. You can see here I just completed my my lab, but we're full on lab coins. So I have been doing my dailies, but I haven't been grinding the account as much. I'm going to get back into grinding it soon. Dude, I can't even show you because my internet has disconnected. Dude, literally, a bit of story time. This house that I moved into has been the absolute biggest piece of crap for internet in my whole life. Basically, they've had issues with because we have a fiber optic network, and they've been doing work on it for like the last year or so. So like at least 2 to 3 times a month, I lose internet for like the day. Anyway, and every time the internet goes out, I get in my car, I drive out to the end of the street where the pit is, where it's always having the issues, and I see the boys there with their van, and they're in there, and I'm like, boys, how long is it out for this time? and then that way I know if I have to go to my parents to do work or if I can just wait it out and then do stuff. So this has been happening the whole time. Then last night we had like some massive, massive storms. And so I'm like, I woke up this morning. I was like, great, no internet. And mind you, I woke up and this was 14 hours ago. So I had no internet. From basically until about 6 p.m. It is now 10:40 p.m. here, and the internet finally came back on. Oh, there it is. It's back. It's back. Anyway, it is 10:40 p.m. and the internet finally came back on. And then it's then it's like just dying again. But I went out during the time and I saw them there. And I looked at the pit, and this time the pit was flooded. So I'm like, boys, how long? And they're like, yeah, we're going to have to pump out this pit, and then we're going to have to see what's actually wrong. I'm like, oh, shit. But apparently, it's come back. It's come back, so I can update you guys. So we are still at 3348. I did hit level 240 with all my characters. However, the issue I have now, which I've got to sit down and spend some time to work out, is once I hit everyone to 240, my Belinda's attack can now not get above my Atheus's attack. So I'm kind of boned. That was like one of my core teams was Atheus, Belinda, and Bones, and now I just can't get Belinda's attack high enough, and so that's kind of bricked that team. But I haven't really progressed much in the last week or so. I also lost a bit of my hyper pushing motivation because a massive shout out to who was it? What was the name? Dude, I can't even remember the name of the person that I was competing with. They were free to play as well. Dude, I can't remember their name, but they just changed their name to Thanks Name 4 because mine's is needed name for Arena. Farewell. And I was like, no, I was having such a fun competition pushing with this person. And that's where we left it. Like, I think I have not moved since they got to 34.8 and I'm at 33.48 and that's where it's sat. And I was like, oh, I was having such fun doing that push, but I'll get back into it. We'll start cruising again. But, yeah, that kind of like, I was like, I love this part of games when you get into like a friendly competition with someone and it's an unspoken competition. But this was like, no, the competition's over. I was losing anyway, so rip the dream. Anyway, that's my story time, guys. We got the patch coming. We've got the new character coming tomorrow. I'll update you guys tomorrow. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.